Doechii dominates Glastonbury with electrifying debut, a masterclass in hip-hop and showmanship. Doechii's Glastonbury debut wasn't just a performance, it was a cultural reset. The Florida-born rapper, singer, and all-around powerhouse turned the legendary West Holts stage into her personal classroom on Saturday night, delivering a high-octane, genre-bending, and thought-provoking show that proved she's more than just the next big thing. She is the moment. From the second she stepped onto the stage, Doechii exuded control, charisma, and creativity. Dressed in a bold, school-inspired outfit, she kicked off what she called the School of Hip-Hop, a concept-driven set that not only entertained but also educated. The stage was transformed into a stylized classroom complete with chalkboards, lockers, and school desks, setting the tone for a 45-minute journey through hip-hop history, personal expression, and lyrical mastery. Backed by her dynamic DJ Miss Milan and a crew of razor-sharp dancers, Doechii launched into her lesson plan with unmatched ferocity. Each lesson represented a different element of hip-hop, from bars to flow to stage presence, and she nailed each one with surgical precision. Her rapid-fire rhymes, crisp delivery, and vocal control were on full display, leaving the audience breathless and fully immersed in the spectacle. The anxiety hitmaker wasn't there to simply perform, she was there to school. The energy was relentless. Fans were swept up in a whirlwind of choreography, costume changes, and sonic surprises. Doechii's charisma radiated far beyond the stage, pulling the crowd in as she danced, spat bars with lightning speed, and commanded every inch of the spotlight. Her transitions between songs were seamless, elevating the set to a true theatrical production rather than a typical festival performance. The setlist was a genre-spanning feast. Her own hits like Alter Ego and What It Is Block Boy were reimagined and remixed, intertwining with iconic hip-hop tracks that paid homage to the genre's greats. She mashed her work with Wu-Tang Clan's C.R.E.A.M, OutKast's Elevator's Me and You, Jay-Z's Can I Live, and Daft Punk's One More Time, creating a mixtape-like experience that blended old-school grit with new-school flair. It was a celebration of hip-hop's roots while simultaneously pushing its boundaries. And then came the moment that reminded everyone of Doechii's fearless creativity. Midway through her set, during a brief interlude for an outfit change, her dancers reenacted the media frenzy surrounding her recent Met Gala appearance. Dressed in exaggerated replicas of her controversial look, they performed a cheeky theatrical number that turned tabloid gossip into show-stopping art. It was a bold move that encapsulated her ability to flip criticism into performance gold. When Doechii returned to the stage in her stunning Alter Ego ensemble, the crowd erupted. She was unbothered, empowered, and in complete control. Beyond the dazzling visuals and high-energy choreography, what made Doechii's Glastonbury debut so impactful was her ability to be unapologetically herself. She didn't tone it down. She didn't play it safe. She brought her entire self to the stage, bold, brilliant, and unfiltered. In an industry that often tries to box artists into neat categories, Doechii shattered every mold. Fans and critics alike have already dubbed her set one of the festival's standout moments, and it's easy to see why. In just under an hour, she managed to pay homage to hip-hop's past, assert her dominance in its present, and tease her potential as a future icon. Her Glastonbury debut wasn't just a performance, it was a declaration. As the final beat dropped and the lights dimmed, Doechii stood center stage, basking in the roar of a crowd that knew they had just witnessed something extraordinary. She didn't just eat, she devoured. And as the saying goes, she left no crumbs. Doechii's Glastonbury set was more than just a moment. It was a movement. A sonic, visual, and emotional roller coaster that reminded the world why she's one of the most exciting artists of her generation. And if this performance was any indication of what's to come, the future of hip-hop is in electrifying hands.